of the early games. And of course, we're going to look at the halftime betting action, see if we can find some value out there. Looking around the league, it's the Falcons 7-5 over the Tim Boyle led Jets. It is the Titans and the Colts. Something happened. This is one of those auto play players. I guess I have a couple windows open doing that. Anyways, waiting, of course, for Jay and Chris. See who's coming. Raheem Mostert has just entered the end zone there to make it a 31-7 Dolphin lead with with 31-7 with 20 seconds left to go in the half for the Dolphins. A lot of sharps on the Commanders in that one. Cardinals all over the Steelers 10-3. And it's the Titans and the Colts. It's 17-10 Titans and 13-3 Texans leading the Denver Broncos. A lot of exciting stuff going on here in today's NFL. Of course, we're going to do a late show today as well. We're gonna do a show during the 49ers Eagles game as well. So we don't generally do late game halftimes. We just do Sunday night football, the early Sunday games, and we do the early Sunday games. We do Sunday night football. You guys know, Thursday night, Monday night. But today, special edition with that Eagles-Niners game. I tell you, even though the score is just 31-7 here in this Dolphins-Commanders game, it actually is a lot more one-sided than this. Welcome Jay into the show. Jay, what's happening? It's the Dolphins 31-7 taking it into the half here. I don't see Chris Ruffolo. We have an empty chair for him here if he wants to come in and join us. Maybe we'll change the scenery while he let's see. I got the spinning wheel of death going on. Nope, that's not it. This is not good. Spinning wheel of death. There's Chris. Oh no, it's Jay. Jay's back. What's happening?
There we go. It wouldn't let me speak.
Oh, this is when Chris was here when you weren't here. Let's get you back on this. Give you your own name instead of Chris's, so people don't get confused. It's like, are Chris and Jay the same person?
Totally.
Look the same, but they're not the same person.
Not the sexiest of football being played, but it's going pretty much exactly how I thought it would all play out. I think right now, if every game ended, I'd be undefeated.
I think I would be. I think I'd lose the Steelers game, but that's about it. Maybe the Saints game. The Jets Falcons is a push though.
It is. You're right.
So we'll look at the halftime action here in the
But
NFL.
I don't. Did I put that game in? I did. I do have that game in. I do have that one in. I have the Falcons. They're from the score though.
So it's the Steelers minus 3.5. Steelers minus 3.5 against the Cardinals. It's the Falcons minus 1.5. It is the Texans. No, the Broncos minus 3. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at here. Let me change to my normal one. Like trying to add it all up. Nothing fun about that.
All right, here's what I got. I got Chargers minus 1.5 second half. I got Steelers minus 3.5 second half. I got Dolphins minus 3 with juice second half. And I got Broncos minus 3 second half. I'm on the opposite of all of those. I think
You
the
like the
Texans.
Commanders against the Dolphins? They're
No.
getting shellacked.
Yeah, I'm just talking shit. I'm on the Dolphins with you in that one. They're probably going to keep pouring it on there.
Patriots Chargers. What's going on in that game?
That game is hideous.
On?
Nothing is going on. That's what's going on there. Nothing.
I had that game on. I must have flipped it off.
There's 2 field goals by the Chargers. That's it. That's all.
Arizona plus 3.5 versus the Steelers with juice. Dolphins minus 3 with juice, and the Broncos minus 2.5. I like the Texans in that one.
I like the Texans too. They're gonna whip their ass. They're gonna continue to.
They're killing them. Steelers not playing well.
We were both wrong on CJ early, but we flipped early too, and we've been on the fence.
Yeah, he's been good enough.
Yep.
Yeah, it's okay to be wrong as long as you're flipping time.
Yep.
Totally
Yep. I say that all the time. Yep.
Well, the playoff is announced and Texas is in, so congratulations for one lost team getting in over an undefeated conference champion. I guess they wrote the bigger check. Congratulations. No, it's got to be. I mean, there's no other way to explain it. I mean, team goes undefeated, wins their conference of the major conference. It's kind of like that's the whole purpose. It was like they couldn't put Alabama in over Texas, so they put Texas and Alabama both in instead of Florida State. That's what they. It was like if they put Alabama in over Texas and Florida State in, then they're going to get really crucified. This one, it's like, well, this guy quarterback's injured. It's like, screw it that Michigan and Washington have been to the playoff and have gotten smoked every single game that they've ever played in the playoff. I mean, they've gotten crushed every single time.
Chargers, they're already back on the field. God damn.
They're ambitious, man. They're overachievers.
They got Lions +1 second half. What you think? Saints make that interesting or hell no?
I don't think so. They're not making it interesting.
Not at all.
How about Tyreek Hill?
Who had the? Was it Rod with the Tyreek Hill 2 touchdown?
I think so.
+400. Shout out High Rod.
Yep, that was big.
And then I gave out on the jam session the Derrick Henry 2 touchdown, man. Shout out to everybody on that, man.
Yep.
So, yeah.
What's everyone else betting out there? What do you guys have? Let's see what everyone's saying they got. Chargers got it. Let's see what they got. Dolphins lock of the day. Oh, now they're the lock of the day.
I don't even have that one. Far,
we took the Texans the second half. We got I like the Dolphins to just continue doing what they're doing. I mean, Sam Howell's got nothing going on in that one.
Here's our opportunity. I wanted to know what they were going to open it up as.
I like the Steelers too.
They got the Jets laying 1.5 second half. Is this another last week opportunity?
It could be, but the Jets do have 5 points this game.
They do.
The Jets are laying points?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm taking the Falcons all day. +115 on the money line.
Yep.
So there it is. Falcons +115 on the money line is going to be one of mine.
I just put that in too. I'm with
you. And then
Texans, Falcons, Dolphins. I'm on all those. Yep. Chargers 3 and out. That's what this game's been. Ugly football. It almost makes me miss Mac Jones. At least with Mac Jones, you have, the capability of a pick six like on every play. So, there's some excitement every time he drops back.
The Dolphins line changed.
Do you like Steelers money line? No, I don't. I'm on the Cardinals in that one.
I like the Steelers for the second half for sure.
I took
My
the
play.
Cardinals.
What's your play of the day? What was your play of the day?
Titans.
Yep, me too. I had Titans also, same play.
Tennessee Titans.
Trying to parlay these up on the second half. Enter an amount below $200. Pays 23.77.10. So it's Dolphins, Titans, Texans.
Yeah, that is the other thing. No more. It's no more Pickett. It's Trubisky. You trust Trubisky?
It doesn't matter. The Steelers always get the calls. The Texans line now dropped to 2.5. It's like they just won't even let me do it. God, it's like they just don't want me to parlay. Parlay.
Colts. I see some Colts love going on in the chat. Okay, I ain't mad at
Colts. That coach.
Knew
we weren't gonna win. It's gonna be the worst beat I ever had. Texans coming back on the field. The Broncos 0 for 6 on third down. The Texans 1 for 8 on third down. No NBA today. Nope, there is none. How about App State? Yep, beating Auburn. All the unders. I don't know. I think the Dolphins game's going to be a lot more scoring. You know, they scored 70 the last time.
The celebration that they did on the first one was the best. The roller coaster, strapped them in.
I'm not big on the celebrations. Chargers got it. Rod with the call.
All right.
Thanks to everyone that tuned in on the morning show. We had over 1,000 people watching, I saw at one point. Pretty solid numbers, especially with no NBA.
Right. Sack, first play out. Texans. Will Anderson Jr.
What they do? They orchestrate these celebrations, like they take time and write.
I guess so. And they got there's an allotted practice time at the end where you practice your celebration.
They must have. They're showing it over and over and over again.
Patriots getting a little offense going.
The Brady Zappy show.
14. Little dump off pass for the Broncos. About a 5-yard game.
Looks like the Dolphins ready to jump back on the field here.
Third and 9, Houston. Houston gonna get into the playoffs.
They might. They certainly have a good shot.
Using the D'Amico Ryan train early last year.
Yep, App State. Looks like they're going to take it. I took Cincinnati against Florida Gulf Coast, laying the 18. I think Cincinnati and BYU are the two big value teams so far this year. Cincinnati. Is that Will Anderson again? Cincinnati went back to their old ways, man. That's the way to do it. They got one white guy in the whole team. That's it. It's like we want to compete. It's like maybe one guy, kind of that sixth man type player.
Ron Crawford, layup. You feel me? If you're in this live right now, I promise you that's where I'm at. You don't gotta wonder.
I mean, how's Washington? The number 2 seed, and then they're this giant dog. It's like to a team with one loss. I guess they were a dog against Oregon too, so they've been doing it as a dog all the way. We've seen teams like that. When Ohio State went, they were dog. Um, they were dog against Oregon in the title game. Commanders back on the field. They're kicking off to the Dolphins. It makes it even worse, man. I got Dolphins in the circa.
Patriots moving the football. We looking. It's first half, so it's still a lot of football to play, but I think we're looking pretty high in the circle.
I took Clemson also against Pitt. That was another one of my plays. Clemson way ahead. They just own Pitt. And they just beat them every single time. You just don't even have to look. You don't have to look at what they've done, what their record is, who's on the team, who's injured, none of that stuff. You don't even have to look at it. It's one of those. You just take Clemson every single time. 10 in a row. Georgia would be the favorite against all four of those teams. Who's Georgia playing? They must have announced all the bowl games now.
I haven't looked.
Georgia will probably play like the group of 5 candidate, whoever that is, Liberty or something.
I want to see. This is what I want to see: either Georgia, Florida State, or Georgia, Ohio State.
With the Sugar Bowl being one of the playoff games, Georgia will probably play in the Cotton. Texas basically is a home game, and
Yeah.
Michigan in the Rose, it's like not really a home game at all. Georgia's playing Florida State. What is that in the orange? There's Mostert.
Zappy on 4th and 3, scampering for a first.
I don't know. My guess is that Florida State probably shows up against Georgia. Normally, teams like that, they normally show up, so we'll see what happens. And I tell you, even teams like with backup quarterbacks stuff, they normally do well. There's a weather delay in Pittsburgh. This game has been delayed. They're showing it on YouTube.
I'm trying to tell y'all boys, man. I've been yelling it from the mountaintops. The Cardinals, they compete every game. They compete.
Yeah, but now with the weather delay, man, they got the dirty tricks committee.
They already out on the touchdown. I texted you today. Did you see that? The first touchdown? He got 3 feet in.
Ole Miss Penn State is one of the matchups. Who's Miami playing?
Ole Miss Penn State? Ooh, that's going to be a good one. I got Ole Miss.
Here we go. Oh, they're not all matched up. They just have the big ones. Yeah, the Commanders just really don't have a lot of answers here.
So it's going to be Florida State, Georgia. Ooh, that's going to be a good game.
Where are they playing at? And what game is that? I don't see it on the
schedule. It's
schedule.
probably going to be the Orange Bowl. Might be the Orange Bowl. I don't think this is confirmed yet, but.
No, I don't see it either.
Ohio State, Mizzou in the Cotton. Oregon, Liberty in the Fiesta.
New Orleans Bowl, Jacksonville State, ULL. Cure Bowl. I don't know. I don't think the bowls are actually announced.
No, they're not. This is all speculation.
Texans just matriculating right down the field. I'd say the Broncos' winning streak is over.
Yep. Let's take a fork in them.
Oh, man. If he threw it to the outside receiver in that one, it's touchdown. Well, are you coming on for the 4 o'clock for the Philly?
If you want to pop in, I will.
All right, I'm going to do it. So
All right, I will.
I'm
We can get out of here
interested to see how it shapes up. It's supposed to be bad weather, so it's probably going to be a close game.
for sure. We can pop in and out for that.
Why not?
I know we're both gonna be sweating at Browns too, so.
Yep. I don't have a dog in the fight in that Eagles game for the Circa. That's for sure.
Yeah, I
Got
don't have one. We need a 5-0 week. We
yep.
can do it.
Definitely, and this is the week to do it too. I think a lot of people are going to go down. I didn't see what the popular selections were. I have Titans, Dolphins, Eagles, Rams, Packers. So I do have a dog in the fight. Got the Eagles. Oh, you have the Browns. I got the Rams.
You got the Rams?
Yep.
Yes, sir. We shall see.
Looks like everybody out on the field. The Falcons up 10-5 against the Jets. Saints. Yeah, they're trying to mount a comeback here. If they can get on the board early, and the Colts moving against the Titans right out of the gate. Dolphins first and goal. Tua hands off. 8-chain. Touchdown. Yeah, Dolphins are running it up. That's what they do. That Minshew fumble for the Colts was super costly. They were on like the 8-yard line. Texans settling for the field goal here. It's a bomb. 16-3 Texans.
Turn up.
$38-7 Dolphins. All right, I'm going to take it out. We'll see you guys actually halftime of the Niners Eagles. So rare in between halftime show. Maybe Ruffolo will show up for that one. Make it a winning day. We'll see you guys a little later.